All right. Officially dipping my toes into the realm of commentary. Not sure how this is gonna pan out. I'm gonna try not to make any cuts in this video. So it's probably gonna be a disaster, but bear with me, I guess. I'm off the wake up, so it might be a bit of a struggle for me to articulate my thoughts, and this is like the third or fourth or fifth or sixth time that I'm trying to record this because my fucking OBS was bugging, but we ball. I just wanted to get on here and kind of voice my opinion about the Viewflation situation. It's actually in effect now, I believe, as I'm recording this and hopefully posting it in the same day, August the 24th, 2026. Essentially, views are going to count the second someone clicks on the video, rather than, you know, historically you used to have to watch the video like for 30 seconds, I think, for it to actually count as a view. And initially, I really did not like this update. And I mean, it's gonna have to be a kind of wait and see thing, but I should probably more so say I don't like the idea of this update, because if we just go, let me pull up my channel for reference real quick. Let me pull up my channel for reference. It's not actually doing too hot. It could be worse, but the views are kind of so here, this has 92 views, and I think it got like 2K impressions. If this were to go off of the new update, which I think impressions are gonna kind of be the face of your video's views now, this would say 1K, or 1K or 2K, right? But there'd be no way of telling if any of those people actually watched the video for the full, not even the full extent, just watched it for 30 seconds. It could have been someone that just clicked on, clicked off, you know, on accident. They didn't want to watch it. That's gonna count as a view, which I don't like, because as someone who considers himself to be a creative, or whatever you want to call it, a visionary, whatever the fuck, I take pride. Like, I am very proud, and I know my videos aren't the best in the fucking world, but I am proud of my edits. I want to keep getting better and shit. I want people to see the vision. I want people to see the ideas. I want people to see the references that I'm making in my videos. I want people to like actually watch my content and enjoy it, and you know, I want to be able to receive feedback and shit and all that and just grow. I'm not gonna be able to have that, I don't think, as much, because it'll be like the views will be there, but they won't actually count. Like, it'll still be 92. Like, going off of this video, it'll be like 92 people that actually watched it for XYZ amount of time. But it'll say like 1K, so there's a disconnect there. There's no way of me knowing if, you know, how many people actually watched it. You know what I mean? Maybe they'll do something in YouTube Studio to kind of differentiate, you know, like views that actually count versus, you know, views that are, you know, just counted, you know, the first second of the video. Hopefully this makes sense. I don't know. Like I said, I'm off the wake up, so I might just be yapping. But they're Moist Critical and this other YouTuber that I watched, Lindo Sama, they both made a video on the topic a while ago. When was it? 6 days ago? Yeah, a week ago. I wish I'd recorded this then, because I had a lot more to say. I had my thoughts together, but whatever. I was initially very much agreeing with Critical's perspective on this, because I don't think this is going to help, especially considering new YouTubers. I think it's going to be increasingly harder to like grow on YouTube, like, or to like kind of make a presence, to kind of, you know, make it, quote unquote. I think it's going to be a lot harder with these new updates coming into effect now. YouTube for sure is definitely not going back to the way it was like years ago, decades ago. I think it's just going to be very hard to make it. I'm not going to give up. I hope people that are in the same boat as me don't give up, but I'm kind of straying off the topic now. So I'll just play this video and kind of let you guys
program eligibility.
See.
So if you have a video even autoplay for a split second, like scroll to one, autoplays, that counts as a view publicly. Now, they do mention that they still have engaged viewer metrics, which is kind of the old way of calculating it, where you need a viewer to stick around for, it was about like 30 seconds on long form content, which is like an actual view and something that's been standard on the platform for ages. Now they're going the way of shorts calculation, which is even if you like fall asleep and it just starts doom scrolling, every single thing that it hits is going to count as a view there, just ding as an impression, which is completely useless. This change.
This shit here, bro, like this is what I don't want. I'd much rather have the very low view count and be able to tell who's actually like sticking around for X amount of time than having a higher view count and it's just people not even like sticking around for the first fucking second of the video. Like, I'd much rather have the more realistic outlook. And I do hope they kind of implement a way to tell in YouTube Studio, at least, so that I can see who's watching for X amount of time, rather than it just being, I don't know, going off of impressions, because again, we can go to my studio for reference, and I might have to blur some stuff because I don't want to show a whole lot of my studio. I don't think there might be some confidential stuff in here, some secrets, some super secret, super dark secrets. But yeah, let's use this video, the channel, for reference. This video got, what was it? Yeah, 13k impressions, but only 800 views. So if we're going off of impressions, which I assume is what the new update is going to do, the video itself will be sitting at like 13k, but there's still going to be that disconnect, man. And I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, it'll, instead of 800 here, it'll say 13k, but it'll still be 40 likes. I mean, there are some comments, which is cool, but I don't know. It's just, I'm very on the ropes. It's gonna have to be like a wait and see type of thing, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I think he made a good point over here as well, I think.
And like I said, it's not doing anything to help normal people that are trying to like make it on YouTube, because none of these new view calculations are going to matter to making it into the partnership program, which they just doubled the requirements for. So you still need to hit the engaged views and like the qualified watch hours, which these do not count towards.
And that's the shit I'm talking about, bro. Like, people who are looking to start out now are gonna have it so fucking hard, bro. It's a mess, dude.
Completely vapid useless.
It's a mess. Now, Lindo Sama, he made a pretty good point, which kind of changed my outlook on it. Because initially, when I first heard of this topic, or I first, found out about this change that the YouTube was going to be making, I did not like it one bit, and I already explained why. But his video here kind of gave me a positive outlook on it.
Last week, or it might have been the week before last, but I'm just go with last week. Last week they were saying how they're gonna double the monetization requirements. What you got to understand is that it's nothing but empty numbers. It's faking. You spending your money to appear a certain way when some people don't have to spend any money to be themselves. So don't worry about what anybody else is doing. What somebody else is doing, it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna lie. That's the biggest thing that people are really realizing right now. I see a lot of people saying, well, YouTube dreams are dead. All that's going to change is the amount of views that are shown. It's going to be a more accurate response, and that's good. However, so many people are worried about, damn, the gap is going to be so huge, whoopty, whoopty, whoop. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is, are you improving? Are you changing? Are you really making a difference? You know what I'm saying?
He's cooking here. He's cooking. I'm not gonna lie. This kind of spoke to me. It kind of eased the tension a little bit, because it's like, to his extent, nothing is really going to change. As long as you keep hammering in on the uploads, as long as you stay consistent, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see. I mean, and I'm talking to myself, and I'm also talking to people who are like in the same boat as me. Smaller YouTubers. If you just stay consistent, you're gonna win, bro. Like, the only way you fail is if you quit. Like, there is no way to fail otherwise, as long as you just keep posting. And to his extent as well, I think this might actually help engagement in a way, because I'd like to think psychologically, when people see, and I'll just use my video for reference, this is 90 views. If they see this on their homepage, they're so much less incentivized to click on this versus, like, if this is at 1k views, so the new YouTube Viewflation is in effect. This is at 1k views. They aren't the real views, but it's at 1k, and this is what they're seeing on their homepage. Now they're much more likely to click on it because the view count is a bit higher, and I think that will help engagement a little bit to an extent. But I'm still very like on the ropes about this whole situation, man. I don't really know what to make of it, and like I said, like probably for the third time by now, it's gonna have to be a wait and see type of thing. Yeah, it's gonna have to be a wait and see type of thing. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about it. I don't know. It's a mess, dude. It's a mess. Hopefully I articulated my opinion well enough. I don't know if I did. I feel like I just yapped, to be honest. Is there any like closing points, any closing talking points I want to make? Anything I missed? I don't know. I really don't. Like I said, I don't want to make any cuts. I don't want to go back and like make this super edited. I just kind of want to make it my raw opinion. And I do want to try to get better at commentary in general, because I'm sure you can tell, not very good at it at the moment. But yeah, man, I don't know. Viewflation is upon us, and will it be for the better or for the worse? I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I don't want to drag this out too long. We're nearing 10 minutes on the video, so I don't want to yap too much. Hopefully I got my opinion across. I don't know. I'll see when I'm editing it, or I won't be editing anything really. I'm just going to put like some gameplay footage over this, but yeah, man, I don't know. Hopefully, I'm hoping it helps my channel rather than hurting it. I really don't know. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna yap too much. I think I'm gonna end this video here, so I will see you guys in the next one. Yeah.